在纽约，有一位经营铝塑门窗的台商白手起家，多年来的努力让他在2003年被推选为全美100大最有影响力少数族裔领袖。曾经获颁台湾中小企业协会磐石奖的陈秋贵，凡事亲力亲为，对待员工宽厚用心，是一位深具台湾肯食风范的领导者。
我是1982年来，当初来是抱着一个美国梦嘛，一来的话去帮人家做修理铁门窗。我常常在帮人家装铁门窗，客户都叫我说：“你把里面的帮我把窗子先换掉，以后你再帮我装铁门窗下去。”后来就想做这个窗子，就这样做一段时间很幸运就是越做越大。当然也很为说，因为我们台湾来的感到说，在这个行业里面的这个一席之地，也感到很自豪。
台商在世界各地大放异彩，不仅拉近了侨居国与我国的距离，进一步更带动了我国在世界各地的影响力。期待在未来会有更多的台商在国际舞台上发光发热。
各地的商家获得了奖励，唯一一家获奖的华人企业就是纽约的协和门窗公司。公司老板人称门窗大王的陈秋贵亲自到场领取2007年度杰出少数族裔商业奖。下面请看详细报道。
全美少数族裔商业协会表示，协和门窗公司以其有效的盈利方法和超群的客户服务而获得杰出少数族裔商业奖。陈秋贵表示，作为少数族裔商家，他们有责任为人们做出榜样，而怀疑有决心创业就能够成功。
我是这里说的，主要还是到最后还是刚能够说多进入整个社区，参与一些社区的事情。
另外一个获奖的团体是皇后区牙买加商业资讯中心，他们获得了杰出社区服务奖，而协和门窗公司恰恰又是皇后区牙买加商业资讯中心的客户。该中心总裁蒂姆·马绍尔表示，模仿协和公司成功的经验，其他公司也可以获得成功。对所有融资所需要的文本，他们非常努力地准备，他们也很努力完成他们的企业计划。他们有很好的团队，管理团队还是雇员团队都是。纽约市移民事务局局长李娜·雷斯博士也向陈秋贵表示祝贺。成立于1972年的全美少数族裔商业协会，致力于协助培训少数族裔企业和女性运营企业在市场、销售和管理方面的能力。
与会嘉宾的着装和会场的布置看起来非常的特别。原来当晚的会场主题是回到90年代。90年代是协和门窗开始创业的年代。年会上的历史照片让员工们回忆起和协和门窗一起走过的25年。来自台湾的纽约华人企业家陈秋贵白手起家，靠着诚信，一手打造出了他的协和门窗帝国。
最重要还是要诚信。我们刚才大家到我们说什么，我们就要做什么。
25年过去，协和门窗已经发展成为纽约州最大的门窗制造商之一，业务遍及全美国多个州。公司成功仍然不忘回馈社区。多位政商界的名流出席，和公司员工们共庆协和25周年。新唐人记者陈小天、唐城纽约报道。的人世界台商联合基金会在今天的记者会上介绍，他们将于7月18号星期六晚上6点半在法拉盛牡丹厅举行慈善餐会，让更多人知道这个基金会。
主要是介绍给 community 知道那除了说募款以后，我们也希望说有需要的，我们也欢迎他们来申请。
台湾发生了8000尘爆事件以后，世台基金会也伸出了援手。
台商会世界总会在台湾，他们已经在运作了。运作以后，我们这边世台联合基金会就配合他们，把款项给他们去处理的。
让社会观众大家知道了以后，然后大家的募款会更多，然后呢可以做更多的事情。
作为慈善机构，所有的捐赠的款项都可以抵税，届时还有精彩的文艺演出和慈善义卖。
就感觉非常的愉悦，非常的兴奋。那么又有一个机会让我来行善，
用我的能力做些作品来回报给社会，回报给需要帮助的人。
新唐人记者陈小天、唐城纽约报道。
见赈灾，纽约华人家长学生联合会与协和基金会共同募得$5000善款，经纽约侨药中心转交给台湾红十字会。纽约华人家长学生联合会会长周燕霞表示，这笔善款是来自协和门窗公司的员工以及华人家长学生联合会学生与家长的捐款。而水灾发生后，他们已经陆续捐出超过$4000的善款，爱心行动未来还会持续下去。
希望尽快把这个钱能够直接的送到台湾，让他们马上可以感受到我们对他们的一个关怀、一个爱心。
协和门窗公司的代表也表示，他们知道南台湾很多人因为台风失去房子和家人，他们希望能够尽量伸出援手帮助灾民。纽约侨药中心主任吕元荣代表政府感谢大家的爱心，
大家就是能够把这一份爱心、一份的关怀、一份的真情、一份的温暖送到我们灾区，送到台湾，给这些受灾的同胞。我想这一份是非常令人感动的地方。
记者会中，大家还探讨了发生灾情与环境的关联，希望政府未来能够重视自然环境，而非改造环境。
我觉得这个是可能一个大环境的一个改变，那这是地球的这种暖化很多，其实这个都是我觉得一个警讯。那人类在这个我们自然环境的这种环保的观念，是否也有它一定要有一点做一些改变？
台湾88水灾不只让侨际爱心总动员，也再度唤起大家对环境生态的重视。台湾关电视杨丽美国纽约采访报道。
屏东满洲出生的陈秋贵，常年旅居美国纽约，还以塑胶门窗在当地闯出门窗大王的名号。这回他和德国一家公司合作，成立跨国新公司。第一个想到的就是要到台湾买产品。
因为台湾的产品，高科技产品在美国的信誉一直都很好。讲到台湾字，大家都会比较有信心。所以我希望说，在我们这个合作里面，尽量用这个信誉比较好的产品。
We're happy to work in America and buying now here Taiwanese product. And we're here like to find good products. We already found them, and that's good news for us.
陈秋贵选择的公司是率先在台湾发表量产 CIGS 薄膜太阳能电池的公司，$3000万的订单，对业者来说也成为超越日本的动力。民视新闻洪明生，屏东县报道。
What is a window? They let fresh air in. With new ideas.
Chen came from Taiwan 21 years ago with no English and little money.
And new ideas need light to grow.
We started out in our garage making windows. People started saying, hey, how much for 5 windows? How much for 6 windows?
And when ideas get big enough.
Just started growing from there. We got so busy making windows for other folks.
No matter which way you turn it, Crystal Window is a success story.
They affect us.
15 years ago, the company was a mom-and-pop shop.
They inspire us.
Today, it's a multi-million-dollar company.
They open our eyes.
Crystal Window now has sales of $46 million.
And our point of view.
And 500 employees.
Framing the moments that make us. Us.
We have factories in Chicago, in St. Louis, in Riverside, California. We're also one of the few manufacturers out there that extrudes their own vinyl and aluminum. We insulate our own glass. You control it in-house, and we're also able to control the quality that goes into our products because we are vertically integrated. All different lines all have different skills. Aluminum extruders. The operator has to understand what the temperature is that day, the humidity. If you look at some of the aluminum lasers, you see that they're skilled, that's required. Even to the warehouse operators, they have to package it correctly, they have to handle it correctly, they have to tie it down correctly into the trucks. Full operations-wise, we have close to 400 operators. Me and my father definitely make every point to try to visit every employee out there. Every year, when new employees that join Crystal, we'll send them to our St. Louis facility, or our Chicago facility, or our California facility, so they can see the breadth and family of the entire Crystal operations.
At Crystal, it is a family atmosphere because it starts at the top with Thomas and Steve.
You know, when you first started out, you never thought you would get that big. And we thought we would just be a small little operations in the garage. Felt like we were doing something right, and really felt like we were really experiencing the opportunity in America. that all our products are imported from America. As immigrants, we want to give back to America and take pride that all our products are coming from America because America has helped us grow too. My name is Steve Chen. I'm the Chief Operating Officer of Crystal Window and Door Systems. My family started Crystal Windows 25 years ago, and this is our New York story.
So it's very thrilling to meet you guys. I have passed the factory, I don't even know how many times, coming back from Long Island from my grandma's. So to be here and to see the magnitude of what you've built. And Thomas, to hear your story, you came to the U.S. when you were
27
years old. You had about a few $100s in your pocket?
A few $100, yeah.
And did you have family here?
That time, no. I just come by myself with 2 friends. We come together to find opportunity. Yeah, that time I get the first job. It's helping people to move the house.
Oh, okay.
Mover in the trucking company.
I see.
So I work that for a day. I make $40. I'm so happy to make $40 plus $20 tips. So I make $60 per day, and also I get a free tour in the New York City.
Free tour in New York City.
Yeah, because we move. Yeah, we're helping people to move the house.
So what happened next?
Then I start to find other job. And so I went to start to learn how to make a sweater. A sweater. In the day, in the night, I start to put it together to do my own business. Window guard.
So you knew that? I mean, you were in...
Yeah, I knew that in Taiwan.
In Taiwan?
Yeah, in Taiwan.
Did you have training in Taiwan?
Yes, I've been doing that for Taiwan with my brother for a couple of years.
So he was a master welder back in Taiwan. That's what he was trained at. Construction sites, he was welding.
So you had in the back of your mind a path
exactly.
to success.
I find out about if I don't learn the English, almost nowhere I could. I could live in this country. So I start to learn English.
How?
One of the way I try to find a job in the superintendent. This way I could make money and get the free rent from the apartment.
Smart.
And also learn the English from the attendant.
Were you married at the time? Were you born?
Yes.
Oh, you were born.
I was actually in Taiwan first. He came first, and then after a few months later, then we followed him afterwards. Me and my mom followed him afterwards.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
So you came, kind of built a foundation.
Yes.
And then sent for the family.
Yes.
Do you remember that time? How old were you?
I was 1985, 4 or 5 at that time.
What was it for you that you felt ready to make the next move?
Yeah. I feel I needed to speak some English and some money on hand and learn some community people. But I can't wait. I just starting my business the second year. I started making window guard in the basement of our apartment. I started making window guard for our Chinese community. And when I install window guard for someone, they also ask me, replace my window before you put a window guard. And my free, I show making windows. Because I saw New York City, a large window needed to be replaced.
So how many different facilities have you had? 2?
1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
Well, as we grew, we started out really first in the garage in a house, and his original window guard was in the basement of the apartment. And then as we expanded, we moved into a bigger commercial lot. And then from that lot, we moved up 2 blocks down the street to another larger lot. And as the business grew, we eventually moved into this building about 15 years ago, back in 2001.
So now, when did you start to feel like we're really onto something? And this is a massive, it's a huge operation. And your building in itself is enormous. It's the size of a cruise ship.
It's
Almost?
Almost,
I
yes.
think that's
Yes.
pretty big.
We pretty much got the whole stretch of the block here, and it's about 220,000 square foot in our main headquarters here. We've expanded into Chicago, into St. Louis, and even into right outside of Los Angeles now in Riverside, California. So combined-wise, we have close to 400-something thousand square foot.
And roughly how many employees?
600.
Yes.
This location, we 400, close 400 people.
Wow. What's it like to work with your dad? All day, every day?
It's great, actually. Over the past couple of years, he's left me alone. You know, in the beginning, it was a little bit tough. Yeah, he would call me every morning. Where am I at? Where am I in the shop? What time did I get in today? Yeah. Call me at night, and if it's at 7 or 8 at night, he's like, "Are you home already?" No, that's a bit early, don't you think? Now it's now he past 5 years, he's entrusted me with a lot of the daily responsibilities, and pretty much lets me run the show the way I feel the direction should head on it. But I mean, there are good times and bad times, like in any family business.
I think it's overall, it's better. It's better for next generation. Always want to go over the business. Because they learn, especially like him, he learned from the very beginning. He knows all business from in and out. So
from sweeping the floor,
yes,
to cutting glass,
yes,
to
yes,
assembling windows,
and, yes, and especially his mind developed, and also his feeling. He loved this business. Yeah, that's the key.
You call your dad Thomas?
Yes.
Always? Do you ever call him Dad? Or?
In the beginning, I called. Well, when we speak in our native tongue, I call him Dad.
Dad.
Yes, but then I realized in a business environment, when I call him Dad in a business meeting, it actually puts people in an awkward position too at times.
In the business, I was asking to call my name.
That makes sense.
Yes,
that makes sense. I completely am envisioning sitting around that table.
And he's actually really forward-thinking too. There was one time when he said, "Son, when you call me Dad, you would always be looked to as the younger." The son only then, so it's better to keep it professional. When you call me Thomas, you actually will gain more respect from people from that too.
And I keep looking at Steve.
Yeah.
What is the significance, or where did
the name? We feel we are in the glass and window business. We feel we have to clear.
Crystal clear.
Yeah, crystal clear. And the management style, I like to be crystal clear too. About how we set the company policy, how we talk to each other, how we management. We like to put everything on the table. Yeah, so that's why we call crystal.
There's so many great things to look at.
Yes.
And you have this incredible display of how many buildings? I mean, you have pictures of buildings throughout the entire place.
Well,
hundreds, thousands.
Yeah, hundreds, thousands. I think we're up to the thousands now. Yeah.
Well, would you show me around?
Absolutely.
I'd love to just
around.
kind of look around a little bit.
Of course.
Hear a little bit more about your story.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
This area you get to see a good overview of the factory, which is this view over here. To the left, you'll see how the glass is made and how it's insulated, and further down the line.
This is massive. I mean, like.
Yes.
I saw the expanse in the building.
Yes. And it's a little bit of illusion. No one really sees how big it is from the outside, but when you come inside, it's a humming factory. It is busy in here. We cut our own glass here. We insulate our own glass. All the metal's cut here. The vinyl's extruded up across the other building over there. We have close to about 400 employees here, and this is our main headquarters here. Each day we produce close to 2,000 windows.
2,000 windows
Yes.
a day.
Correct.
So what do you run a 24/7 shift?
Yes. On certain lines, they run 24 hours.
Yes. Wow. 2,000 windows a day.
Correct. And all made in the U.S., in New York City.
Love that, man. That's awesome.
Yes.
So is this like what in my building we have double pane glass,
right? That's what it is. It's a double pane glass. But what Crystal's able to do is we're able to provide different options to give you. Actually, this is a soundproof type of glass where it prevents the noise from the outside intrude into the home.
Right, so we have those options that we offer, and we're one of the few manufacturers that can offer all these different options. Plus also offer types of tinted glass and low E glass that prevents the heat from coming in or the heat from escaping in the wintertime. Okay.
What is this?
This is the insulated glass line. This is where two pieces of glass actually combine to provide that double insulated glass pane you talked about earlier.
Okay. So
now you have two pieces of glass going down this conveyor, and this machine is called a butterfly machine.
Oh, wow.
It's going to assemble it.
Look how cool that is.
And this machine here cuts it to the size of the window or the pane of glass that we need it to, while reducing as much scrap as we can.
So how many pieces do they cut in an hour, so to speak?
They can get up to about 6,000 pieces in a day.
And they're like air.
Here?
That is pretty cool.
Everyone always thinks it's going to shatter, but
well, I could.
Yeah, I'll be out of business if this shatters each time.
Yeah, but it also then it kind of floats.
It floats, it levels it out, these spacers, so and then it lines it up so the glass cutter knows the exact position how to cut it.
This then.
Yes.
And it's so precise.
It is.
This like a watermark? I mean, this is like
it's an oil-based mark, but it's a diamond cutter that cuts through it, and then it uses oil to lubricate it. This is
the epicenter?
Yes, this is where the main showroom is. It's where our customers come in and place orders, give us sizes, they get to view our showroom, and then a lot of times the contractors, they may bring in the homeowner to use our showroom as their showroom too. We show them all the different styles of windows that we can make and like the grid combinations, the colors that they like.
This is great.
Thank you for,
You've done a beautiful job.
Opportunity. Thank you.
Oh my gosh.